Alright, so in this video we'll be checking out the ZenGrip Pro Slim Bundle by Satisfye, and it's the BeatEmUps edition, so let's get into it. Alright, before we open this guy up, I did take out my OLED and my regular switch as comparisons, because this should work with both of them, as well as my original Satisfye grip that I have, just the black and red, I guess, version, or black and orange, whatever color that is, and we will see how it fits in the original switch for both of them and see how those feel. This doesn't actually work with the OLED, so there's no comparison there, but I thought I would show it off and maybe give a comparison of how it feels with the regular switch. So let's go ahead and switch camera angles, and we will open this guy up and start playing around with it with the different switch models and the original grip, and let's go. Alright, so now I got a different camera angle. Let's go ahead and move this guy over here. Let's move some things around just like that. And we got this guy, we got Kim and Wood. Great little, cats as well. I don't remember their names, but I'm sure someone will say it in the comments. And Wood actually signed it right here, it looks like. That's really cool. And then on each side it tells you that it works with their OLED and the regular switch. It's the ultimate gaming grip. Satisfye.com. Once it focuses, there you go. Then you got, graphic of share it all over the place. And then we got the back. So it does come with, the one I got comes with a case, and the grip itself, that's what it looks like. It's got a Gen 3, I'm not sure if this is Gen 1 or 2. I think this is Gen 2. So I don't know what they changed between them, but it also comes with the Slim case, or the Zen Case Slim, and can hold up to 10 games. So let's go ahead and crack open this guy. Looks like it's just tape. Kind of nice looking tape though. Let's go ahead and just cut it open like that. Hopefully that was enough to let me get into it without damaging anything. What I would normally do, let's go ahead and do that, is I would use the knife and try to push it up like that. There you go. That guy's kind of difficult to get out, but I got it out. So let's go ahead and flip it back over, since it does open up like this. And let's see. Instructions, kind of simple. Put your grip in, put your switch in the grip. Pretty simple. So you got this guy, and that's all that's in. That's kind of a nice packaging. Not too much. I kind of wish they didn't go with the plastic, but we'll set the box aside for now. And I kind of wish they just put it in the box, maybe with like a cloth over it. I guess plastic's fine, but try not to talk with the plastic sounds. I'd prefer, maybe a little more biodegradable, something, because I'm just going to toss that immediately. But let's go ahead and open this up. This is a really nice blue case with the yellow accent. I like that. I will definitely be using this case instead of the one I got with the OLED. Go ahead and check that video out where I open up the OLED in a case that I bought with it. That'll be down in the description. So, ooh, the inside of this is really nice. It's a nice, normal, nice to touch. I don't know what type it would be called. It's kind of fluffy. It's kind of nice. I like that. Feels a lot better than the case that I'm currently using. I like the 10 switch games. That's really convenient. Right now I think it only holds 5 for the one I'm using, so that'll be convenient. This is a really nice yellow. I don't know if you guys can tell, it kind of looks brighter. So this is actually a charging cable for the switch, and it doesn't look like you could put, maybe you could put a charging cable back here, or a charging brick or something in here. That might work, but it doesn't seem like there's a lot of space in here. So this looks really nice. Looks like it has one more guy right here to hold it. I'm not sure if that's just needed to, hold the OLED more or not, but it's really nice. Got signed Very nice little details here. So there's the grip. Let's go ahead and set the case aside. I like the case. I'm going to definitely use that. That feels really nice. We'll set that aside for now. So let's get some shots of it just together. I like the yellow versus the black, but I don't know how well this is going to hold up for dirt, especially since this is white. I do like the color scheme though. So let's go ahead and check out the original Switch right here with the grips. So this guy would normally just slide in like this. Kind of snug, pretty nice. Nice feeling here. Doesn't fall out. You know, you have to actually give it a good push to get the Switch to come out, and no real gap in between it or anything like that. So there it is. Like I said before, the OLED doesn't fit in this specific model. You need the newer ones, and I just happened to get the BeatEmUp one, BeatEmUps Special Edition. So let's go ahead and now check out the original Switch on this. So you can tell now that there's a little extra give here where there's more space in there. So you should be able to, yeah, see there's a lot of space right here. There's a lot of space on the sides. Hopefully, let's see. Yeah, so it seems to holding it, I'm pushing pretty hard. It moved a little bit, but not a lot. Pretty much the same amount that this would. But there is a little bit more space here. So, yeah, it's still hard to pull out of the grip. No space here, so that's nice. As it shouldn't, because the OLED's only wider by a little bit here. So this looks like it actually would hold a slightly bigger Switch even than the OLED. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Still hard to take out, which is still good. I don't want it to be sliding around, you know, out of the grip. So let's go ahead and grab the OLED. And this looks like it barely, no, there's still quite a bit of room. So let's go ahead and pull that guy in. If you haven't noticed, with the OLED, I keep this guy open here, if you guys were wondering, because I can't actually open this. I have to use something, and I'm trying not to scratch it, so I usually have to ask my wife or something to open this, or I have to find something to open it up. So it is a kind of a downside of the OLED is the little door mechanism that they created, but it does mean that it's harder for kids to open up, so that's kind of a, you know, give and take. It still stands like, you know, the normal grip does, you know, with the standing, so that's kind of nice. And there's still space right here. There's still a good amount of space there, and on the top, I think that's good, as if Nintendo makes a slightly bigger one, but it would still work. I don't know if they're going to, or if this would still work with it. That's just a side effect of having to make the grip adjustable slightly for the regular and the OLED. But I'm going to go ahead and turn on Arceus since I'm playing right now and show you guys some nice little screen of the OLED as well as the back with the grip on it. I like the contrast. I kind of want maybe some Joy-Cons similar to the yellow or the blue to kind of accent it. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if we'll ever have that, but I'm also going to throw in some opinions of the OLED in general, since I didn't really make a follow-up on the OLED. And I think that the OLED is really well designed for the Switch. It definitely makes it pop out a lot more. It's not an amazing upgrade. I did come from the original Switch to this, so if you have a red box Switch, it might be less important for you to get the OLED, but I enjoy the OLED. Even this game, which some people say kind of looks muddy, I really like how it looks. And let's see if I can give you guys a little bit of a nice shot here. So it's really bright, and I've been enjoying the OLED. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are enjoying the OLED. Let me know down in the comments if you guys got a new grip for the OLED, or if you got this specific grip for the BeatEmUps limited edition one. Let me know your opinions on it. I like the color scheme. I like watching a lot of their videos so it's always good to support them as well. I assume they got some type of incentive to push this as on it and everything like that. So, and their likenesses are on the front of the box, and so I feel like they should be compensated a little bit for that. Pulling this off is a little harder. That was a little harder than the original Switch. So I want to try one more thing. Let's go ahead and, oh, I closed the little guy. Let's go ahead and put this guy back on. Okay. Put that back off. Yeah, that's definitely harder than the original Switch to take on and off. So this slides right on. Not even a problem. Yeah, this slides right off. Now let's see, if I shake it at all, it's moving a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. The bottom's, this right here is separated slightly. Yeah, so it's separated slightly. So let's go ahead and pull this out again and try the OLED. Let's see if the OLED moves at all. It might not because of how much force you actually have to put on the OLED to make this work. So now I'm going to go ahead and shake the OLED one. Let's try turning it around like I did. So it still came apart a little bit from it. Not nearly as bad, I don't think. Let's go ahead and make sure it's there and then shake it. So I even shook that even harder than I would the original one. So this is how hard I was shaking the original one. Not bad. I think that the OLED sticks in there a little bit better than the original Switch, so just be aware that the Switch will slip out a little bit easier than the OLED, but it's not too much to be concerned about. It's probably about the same as the original grip, or the V2 I think is what I have for the OLED, or for the regular Switch, or the original Switch. So you shouldn't be too worried about either one of them falling out. I would just be more aware that this does feel like it fits the OLED a little bit better, and I would be more confident saying that the OLED won't slip out of this versus the original Switch. So let's go ahead and switch over camera angles, give my final opinion on this guy, and finish up the video. Alright, so that was my video on the ZenGrip Pro Slim Bundle with the limited edition BeatEmUps version. And I think this is a great pickup. If you guys like using your Switch in handheld, you guys should pick one of these up, or the original V1, V2, whatever the version this is, as well as, I just realized that these also have more of these grips, so that's kind of cool. Carrying case, really good. You could probably pass on the carrying case like I did the first time. You don't need this, but if you have a need to travel with this, you probably want to bring a case that'll fit it, so this will work. But you can always just throw it in your bag too. Some people do that. Just make sure you get a better screen protector if you're going to do that. You want to make sure you have a glass one so it doesn't scratch at all. As I think that the one that came in my case that I unboxed in the other video, this one I think is a plastic one, so it will scratch the OLED a little bit if it's like keys and stuff like that. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure there's an issue with that. And so either way, you get the grip, you get the case, or you get both. I wouldn't recommend getting the case without the grip, but you could do it. I'm very satisfied. Funny, right? Satisfy. I'm very satisfied with the grip, and we'll be using it quite a bit. I don't have the fixture S2, or I think is what they're calling it, the one that works with the OLED, and so I will be using this until that point. Hopefully that comes soon, and look out for a video on that. That'll be the one that uses the Pro controller and connects to the Switch without the Joy-Cons being attached. It's really good. I think I've made a video on it recently. I think I did it in the OLED one. I think I showed it off in the OLED video. Don't quote me on that, but I will be definitely checking out the S2, I believe is what they're calling it, for the OLED, because I used that for a good amount of time before getting the OLED. So I switched the OLED, though I had to start using it. So I will be using this guy. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this grip, as well as what you think about Satisfye in general, like how how do you like the products? Have you had any issues with any other products, cases, or the grips? I'd love to know you guys' opinion on that. I haven't had any issues, but I haven't bought too much from them. Before we get out of here, like this video if you liked it, dislike if you don't, hit the subscribe button and then turn bell notification on so you get notified when we upload new videos. And all the other links are down in the description. You guys can check those out. I'll link these grips and the Satisfye website down in the description as well. And some of them will be marked as affiliate links. I don't think I will have one for the Satisfye website, but I'll try to link an Amazon listing if I can find it. The affiliate links will give a kickback to the channel, which are always welcome, as well as buying merch gives a profit to us as well. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.